At 50, the tragedy of Tiger Woods is beyond heartbreaking. I thought this story had already been written. Rise, fall, comeback, redemption. That neat, satisfying arc we all like. But this doesn't fit that pattern at all. Because the truth is, we're still in the middle of it. Let me take you to a moment that feels uncomfortable. Augusta National, April 2026. The gates open, the crowd moves in, and for the first time in decades, Tiger Woods isn't there. No last-minute comeback. No playing through pain storyline. Just absence. And I remember thinking, this isn't normal, because even when he was broken, he still showed up. Now jump backward. Just days before, a road in Florida, a crash. Again, police report, arrest, confusion, and suddenly, everything we thought was behind him isn't. And that's when it hits you. This isn't about one mistake. It's a loop. Now rewind further. A kid in California, before the fame, before the pressure, just a boy, and a golf club, but not really just. Because his father, Earl, he didn't treat it like a hobby. He treated it like destiny, training him before he could even understand what winning meant. And I kept thinking, when your life starts like that, do you ever really get to choose who you become? Or are you just fulfilling something that was already decided? Now, fast forward. The Masters. He doesn't just win, he overwhelms the entire field. And everyone sees greatness, history, perfection. But behind the scenes, he calls his father and cries. Not happiness, relief. And that detail stays with me because it means he wasn't chasing victory. He was trying to escape pressure. Now think about what comes next. Years of dominance. Records that don't even feel real. Quinze Majors. The Tiger Slam. A level of control we've never seen before. And honestly, it almost stops feeling human. But here's the problem. When you become that dominant, you don't get to relax. You have to maintain it. Forever. And nobody can. So eventually, something breaks. The crash outside his home. And suddenly, the perfect image collapses. Affairs. Secrets. A completely different life. And I remember thinking, this isn't just scandal. This is someone losing control of everything at once. Then something even stranger happens. The golf disappears. Not all at once, but enough. Enough to feel it. Like the thing that defined him is slipping away. Now add the body. Surgeries. Back problems. Pain that doesn't go away. 4 surgeries in just a few years. And suddenly, every swing comes with consequences. Then 2017, another moment. Found asleep in his car. Arrested. And that image? It didn't look like failure. It looked like exhaustion. Like someone who had been carrying too much. For too long. Then comes 2021. The crash. The one that should have ended everything. Leg shattered. Doctors unsure he'd ever walk again. And I remember thinking, this is the end. But it wasn't. Because somehow, he comes back. Augusta again. Not winning. Just walking. And the crowd? They're not cheering for golf anymore. They're cheering because he's still here. Still standing. And honestly, that might have been more powerful than any victory. But here's the part we didn't want to accept. That wasn't the end of the struggle. Because pain doesn't disappear after one comeback. It waits. And it comes back differently. More surgeries. More recovery. More strain. And behind it, medication. Real. Necessary. But complicated. And then we return to 2026. Another crash. Another arrest. This time, no alcohol. Just prescription drugs. Hydrocodone. And suddenly, everything connects. The injuries. The years of pushing through pain. The body finally saying, enough. And I kept thinking, this isn't reckless behavior. This is accumulation. Years of damage. Finally showing up all at once. Now here's the moment that changed everything for me. He steps away. Not because he has to. Because he chooses to. To get help. To stop. And for the first time, it doesn't sound like a competitor talking. It sounds like a person. And that difference? It matters more than anything else in this story. Because for decades, he never stopped. Even when stopping made sense. Even when it was necessary. And now, He finally does. Now Augusta continues without him. The tournament still happens. The crowd still cheers. But something feels quieter because his presence. It wasn't just about winning. It was about what he represented. And now we're left with a different question. Not will he win again, but is he okay? Because in the end, Tiger Woods didn't just give us greatness. He showed us what it costs. The pressure, the pain, the expectations. And maybe, for the first time in his life, he's not trying to live up to any of that. He's just trying to recover. And honestly, that might be the most important chapter of his story. Not the one where he wins, the one where he finally stops running.